Tonight, from Bourbon Street, the Smoothie King Center here in New Orleans, Louisiana, we have a big matchup here, the Orlando Titans and the New Orleans Bandits. Good evening, everybody, as we get started here. Another big matchup, the Titans just continuing. They're on a 7-game winning streak. They're 2 for 2 on this road trip here, which will involve New Orleans tonight, Chicago on Sunday night. As you look at the Titans, you see Tyler Seguin, the league leader in the entire NHL with points with 36. Whereas you look at Stephen McPartland on the other side, he has 19. That leads the Titans. That's how diverse it is. The goaltending for tonight, Marcus Russo, 6-1-1, 2.47 goals against. As he gets started, it's a big game. He knows what he has to face in this offense. On the other side, it's Ben Bishop. You know he's going to suit him up for a big game. Just over 2 goals against, 13-3-1. He doesn't make too many mistakes, folks. But this is going to be a big test tonight. 41 points for New Orleans, 40 points for the Titans. They just cannot seem to jump Montreal in that Atlantic division, as they are playing equally as good as they are. So here we go, McPartland, Tyler Seguin. McPartland winning the draw, Joey McPartland dumping it. Russo not amused by it, but the centering and pass, they score! Robbie Torrio! Whoa! But not that time. You see Joey McPartland shoot it down. My goodness. That's all it took. The puck went around. Who picked it up? That was Ann Lee. Ann Lee McPartland saw Torrio wide open. And before, who's that, 62 can get to it. Torrio blasted home at 35 seconds in. The Titans strike first blood. That's number 9 for number 9. He's continuing to roll. He had a goal in his season. He was the first star few nights ago in Minnesota. Joey McPartland bringing it into the zone as he lost his stick there. Stephen McPartland. Torrio trying to get it away. It's Jamie Benn gets it over to Honka. To Seguin, over, going the other way. It's poked. And Lee trying to shove it away. And Lee again. You have to watch that shot. And she scores! She does it again! Her second goal in as many nights with that slap shot. And the Titans, 2 minutes and 45 seconds in, have a sudden 2-0 lead. My goodness. It just seemed like it wasn't even much worth anything. He just slapped it. And Russo didn't stop it. Wow. You gotta love that. My goodness. And here in New Orleans, they're shocked. They have not seen any pucks. They have not seen any pucks in the Titan zone until now. Here's Brassard. So for Ann Lee McPartland, that was her 5th goal of the year. Here's a shot, but they score! Whoa! No, this is wild to start this one. Wow. The Bandits answer right back. It's Alexander Radulov. Well, that's stunning. Radulov, no, it was a bad giveaway. Nielsen couldn't get full control of it. And Radulov just took the slapper, and Bishop, there was nobody there. So even if Bishop stopped it, there's a wide open guy for a rebound. And the Bandits answered back just like that. This is a crazy first. This is 3:43 into the game. And we've hit 3 goals already. Not gonna have this. That's unacceptable. Coach is not gonna like that. Now here's Brassard giving it over to McNabb, who's getting harassed by Atkinson. Radulov being pursued by Vrana. Going back the other way. Here's a shot. Save! Chris Torrio trying to get it out of trouble, and does. He manages to escape. He goes 1, 2, 3. Shot by Chris. It goes wide. It goes out of the zone. Now racing out with it. Cam Atkinson will come up with it. Gets shoved from behind. Now out with it is Vrana. Vrana going with speed. Vrana loosened off by Braden McNabb. And he gets hit by Vrana, who took exception to that play. Now it goes over to Molson, who takes a hit from Chris Torrio. Now Torrio gets it over to Brock Nelson. Nelson going across. Nelson a shot. It goes off the glass. The Titans looking to get physical here, as they're not having any of this. Marco Scandella in the game tonight, in place of Darnell Nurse. Now here is Molson. Molson losing control of it. Molson staying behind it in a shot, and Bishop made the stop. Pareko gets it out of trouble to Fiala. The Titans coming out aggressive. Here's Fiala to Nielsen, and a stop is made. Trying to fight for it. McQuaid. Adam McQuaid taking it out, gets it over to Gurionov, who will shoot it down. Now things have kind of settled down here a little bit. Benning taking it over for New Orleans. Benning. Here's a shot. Save. Bailey gets it out of trouble over to Carlson. Carlson manages and takes it out. He's going to take it. He's sandwiched by 4 New Orleans players. Shot by the Milkman, and he hit the post. Bailey. Pareko shoved off. Pareko, he'll beat him to it. Bailey shoved off again. And Cowan will take over. And over to Benning. Benning over to Nick Shore. Shore. Here's a shot. It's blocked. Carlson over to Ann Lee McPartland. The first line comes back out there. Here's Ann Lee from the other side, and she missed. Nick Shore gets it over to Jimmy Hayes. Here's Hayes going. Hayes with a shot. Bishop gloves it, but he decides to keep play going instead. Joey McPartland, he's just going to take it on his own. Joey McPartland, the pass, tries to find Steven, and a stop is made by Rusu. Oh, they're going to drop it. Oh, and it's Ben and Pellick. They drop the gloves. It's Jamie Ben. They each other out. Pellick and Ben. You wouldn't surprise us from a scoring forward. Pellick and Ben, they lock up. And here we go. Oh, they lock it down. And Ben gets the best of them. They'll head immediately to the penalty box, as both teams needed something here. This is an interconference game, and they're bringing out the best in one another. They're both in the top 5 of the league in the standings. When you see Ben getting the one up, that should hopefully revitalize New Orleans here a little bit. It's a shot by Joey. Steven tried to follow up. He could not. Torrio intercepted over. Intercepted. Ann Lee McPartland with a shot. She missed. And here's Torrio again. Wrist one. Save. Rebound. Another save by Rusu. Ann Lee McPartland tried to follow up. His shot blocked by Joey again. Last minute in the first, here's Palat. Palat gives it over to Sagan in front. And a stop is made by Bishop. Delzato over to Kevin Fiala. We're in the final 10 seconds of this first period. Fiala going. Fiala with a shot. It's blocked away. 4 seconds to go in the period. Shoved off. Utsu over. Nelson with a shot. Blocked. And that will expire the first period here in New Orleans. The Titans scoring 2 goals in the first 2:45 of the game. New Orleans immediately responded right after. And at the end of one, the Titans ahead 2-1. Shots on goal were 8-6 in favor of Orlando. Face off one by McPartland, who's going to take it. This is what he can do best, but he missed. Joey McPartland gets it over to Delzato. Delzato starting in place with Adam Pellick in the box for fighting. Vanek. Palat takes a hit from Ann Lee. Ann Lee tries to find Torrio. Tries to stay with it. Rusu comes up with it. Now Vanek bringing it out for New Orleans. Oh, and what a hit! Joey McPartland gave him a harsh sense of reality. Here's Torrio with a shot. He missed again. Ann Lee's got it. Ann Lee takes it over to Delzato. Over. Joey McPartland with a shot. Following it up. Torrio shoots. He scores! Robbie Torrio! His second of the night! His 10th of the year! He followed it right off the defenseman who got caught limping off the play, and Ravi snuck it behind Rusu on the opposite side, and the Titans have a 2-goal advantage. You see it hits Honka, the defenseman. Man, that had to hurt. And Torio took it over. They just put it home. And he just went to the opposite side of Rusu. So the Titans early on get another early goal, and it's a 3-1 advantage. Man, that had to hurt. This time it took 3:41 to get it done. Here's Hintz for the and here going across, here is Molson. Molson bringing it back out to McQuaid, over to Guranov, hit up with it, and the play. Nielsen gets it over to Atkinson. Atkinson on the right wing. Now here's Atkinson. Atkinson with the shot. Kick save away. Now it goes out. Scandella. Scandella bringing it across. Tries to find Pareko. Could not. Vrana. Here's Vrana. Shot, scores! Jacob Vrana! Wow, Russo is getting fouled like crazy here. 7 minutes into the second, and the Titans have a 3-goal advantage. Vrana just cut around. He got pushed off, but he stayed with it. The defense couldn't handle it. He made another move and just shoved it. It got by Russo. Nonetheless, Jacob Vrana. My goodness, the Titans are just full of him. Not giving him much. You got to look at that move again. Vrana just fooled him and just wristed it past Rusu, who seems to be biting everything here. 7 minutes into the second, Vrana with his 10th of the year, and the Titans have a 4-1 advantage. Scandella. It goes down. This is going to be icing. That was an icing on Orlando. My goodness, what a shocker. These goals have come out of nowhere. That first goal was like, whoa. Pareko plays it off over to Nelson. Nelson gets by 1, tries to get by 2, and could not. Hansen will shoot it down. Intercepted a shot, and a stop was made. Scandella over to Brock Nelson. Nelson cutting across. Tries to find across to Fiala. Could not. Cowan. Oh, and the puck goes out of play. We're just a second short of the midway point in this game. The Titans just outclassing the Bandits. Goals end in gameplay. 4-1 advantage here. Radulov. If I'm the defenseman like Scandella, I would stay back. Oh, here's Vanek coming across. Vanek, a shot. Bishop covering. Carlson. Shot, save, and Joey McPartland had it talked away by Brassard with a shot, and it goes up high. Now the puck goes, it scoots over to Dalcol, who'll play it. Dalcol cutting aside, shot by Dalcol, and a stop was made. Carlson brings it back over to Bailey. Carlson, left side, he shoots, it goes high of Rusu again. Radulov getting harassed, but now Radulov bringing it out. Right side, going across to Ben. Ben with a shot, blocker saved by Bishop. That brings it out, and here's Brock Nelson. Nelson with speed. Here's Nelson to the net. Save by Rusu. Rusu keeping him in the game right now. Now Ben getting it over to Palat, and he gets punished. But he stays with it. They couldn't get it in front. Now here's Sagan. Sagan over to Schuster, and Joey McPartland wrists it out. Honka. It's a shot. They score. It went in off of Bishop. It's Andre Palat. And the Bandits get within 2 here with 3:12 to go in the second. It got through him, just wristed it, and it went off the blocker and in. Not what the Titans needed, considering how much they have controlled the game. And for Andre Palat, that's his 9th of the year. Honka gets the assist. Now here's McQuaid. Braden McNabb over to Palat again. Now here's Palat to Ben. Stopped by Bishop. Chris Torrio gets it out over to Jake Vrana. Vrana going across. Vrana, left wing, right wing a shot. It goes wide. Nielsen. Delzato gives it out. Shot by Chris. Save made. Rebound. Coming across. Rusu the stop. And they will hold on with a $1:02 to go. And, oh, they're going to drop him. It's Vrana and McQuaid. Jacob Vrana, you got a lot of guts here going after Big Adam McQuaid. Jacob Vrana has a lot of guts, and that's a battle he's just not even going to be close to winning. The Titans do not tend to fight very well. They hit hard, but when it comes to dropping the gloves, they don't exactly hit hard. So McPartland, Benning gets it over to McNabb. Benning takes it over to Hintz. Molson, the Titans can't play this physical. They can't. You're just going to ask him to give more chances. Now here's a shot! Saved by Bishop! He throws it aside. He throws it with seconds to go. And that will end period number 2 here in New Orleans. So at the New Orleans, both teams, the Titans scored twice. New Orleans answers with one of their own, and at the end of 2, it's the Titans score and the Bandits 2. Shots on goal, dead even at 13. It's gotten a little physical, but Orlando up on them by 2 goals. As we get ready for period 3. Face off one back, and a hit was made. Sagan gets it over to Ben. Ben over the shin in front, and a stop was made at the doorstep. This shot glove save by Bishop, and he will hold. Early on here, third period, 1.5 minutes in, and the Titans have a 2-goal advantage, trying to lock the door on another win. Now here's Ann-Lee McPartland. Ann-Lee McPartland, nope, this time she's not going to be able to get that shot off. But here's Delzato, wrist one and a shot. They score! And I think it might have went off of McPartland. Delzato wristed one harmlessly at the net. It hit somebody in front. And I think number 7 got it. And if it is Steven, that's his 13th of the year. Let's see, Delzato, he just cut around. And he just harmlessly threw it. Let's see. And I think that little stick there belongs to number 7. It sure does. The Titans have a 5-2 advantage. It sure does. Steven McPartland, his stick. You see it from up above. That's his left-handed stick right there that reaches. The Titans 5-2 lead, looking to just run away with this. Delzato and Anley McPartland on the assists. So here we go. The Titans just need to make sure that they do not get complacent and start playing too physical, because sometimes they have a habit of letting the other team hang in there, even with the 3-goal advantage. Now here's Radulov over to Brassard. Down low, tries to play it in front to Brassard. Goes back over. Titans trying to play the defense they played against Minnesota, where they weren't giving them much. Now out with it comes Kevin Fiala. Fiala going across. Fiala shoots a shot. Stopped by Rusu. Rusu back out. Scandella shot! Saved by Rusu, and tried to bounce in off Atkinson. The Milkman will come out. He'll face off against Hintz. Goranov. Bailey over to Scandella. Intercepted by Molson. Molson a shot, and a stop is made. Michael Dalcole coming aggressively. Look at him coming aggressively out. Here's a pass to Bailey, and a stop is made by Rusu. Going back out as Molson again. Molson breaking free. Molson a shot. Stop made. Bishop getting it out of trouble. Pareko over to Bailey. Justin Bailey again. He's just making moves. Look at it to Dalcole, and Rusu makes the stop. 11:14 to go. Here in the third, Titans 5, Bandits 2. Checking line staying out there for both teams. Carlson back out to Scandella. Bailey brings it out over. Pareko tries to get over. Nick Shore will take over for New Orleans. Nick Shore. Pareko denying it, going across to Hansen, and a stop was made. Pareko taken away by Shore, but Dalcole, oh, that's a hit that takes exemption. McPartland got hit. Pareko and Hayes. Colton Pareko's not having that. He's just coming to the aid of his teammate and his star player, and they're just going to lock him up here. Pareko going after Hayes with a couple of jabs and more. Pareko totally giving it to Jimmy Hayes, and he takes him down. And he is fired up as both skaters will go to the penalty box. Steven McPartland took a nasty hit. He's okay. And Colton Pareko saw that and he said, I'm not having this. Pareko came and just jumped. Just totally jumped him and got the best of him. He just had none of it. Both tall, slanted defensemen. But I'll tell you what. They were not having any of that. They're saying, you don't mess with my star player. Are you kidding? Speaking of the star player, he's still out there. Scandella intercepted by Hansen. Here's Benning. That was called a frustration hit, I think. Now here's Steven McPartland. McPartland going left. McPartland goes in and shoots, but he misses it wide. Goes over to Cowan, over to Ben. Here's Nick Shore, poked away. Benning will be forced to shoot it in. Joey McPartland gets it over, poked by Ann Lee. Cowan taken down. There's going to be a penalty to Ann Lee. She took down Cowan. And right now, I think all the Titans care about is getting it through. Ann Lee McPartland's going to sit. It's a tripping penalty. With 6:14 to go here in the third. She just bumped, and you see her just swipe the stick and takes Cowan down. Yeah, that almost looked a little bit very deliberate. Schuster gives it out over. There's Ben in front, and a stop was made. Sagan goes over to Palat. Palat gives it over to Schuster. It's a shot, and a stop is made. Delzato trying to get it out. Nope, Sagan staying with it. Sagan back over to Palat. It goes back out to Hanka, who shoots! And a stop, the rebound. Sagan, another shot, and a stop is made. Now it goes back out to Schuster, who shoots, and it goes up high. Sagan getting poked away. Nope, staying in the zone. Schuster gets it over. Here's Ben. Ben getting it out. Ben with a shot. Saved by Bishop, and he holds. The Bandits burn off 47 seconds of power play time to not get frugal. 5:27 to go in the third. As you look at Marcus Rusu's highlights for tonight, they have not been very good at all. As he's 6-1-1. He only had 2 defeats before coming into tonight. He's on his way to his 3rd defeat. He's in his 9th game. He's in only his 9th game. And he was 6-1-1 coming into tonight. And that is on that way. And you know what, though? Nothing to be ashamed of when you're playing against a team like the Orlando Titans. It's a shot saved by Bishop. Oh, that was close. Now here's Robbie Torrio taking off at speed. The speedy right winger playing along the left wing. Hanka. Radulov passes over, and a stop was made. Cizikas will clear. Cizikas goes. Oh, what a hit! And there's going to be a penalty for that. Cizikas is going to take a penalty. As Vanek, I think the Titans shouldn't be in any rush to take control of it. Cizikas is going to sit. This could be a 2-man advantage. And a tip, and 30 seconds left. It's a charge. And Cizikas is going to head to the penalty box. I mean, it's going to be 5-on-3 advantage for 30 seconds. As Cizikas, he's lucky that wasn't worse. That was an open ice hit. And Cizikas, he only gets 2 minutes for charging on that one. I think he might have dodged a very lucky bullet. Nonetheless, it's a 5-on-3. New Orleans can get right back in this game, but not like that as Scandella clears. More time taken off the clock. 20 seconds left on the man advantage. If I'm the Titans, I'd regroup. I would not try to play aggressive here. I'd be defending the net as much as possible. And a stop was made. Radulov in front of Vanek. He shoots. It's blocked. Now it goes out to Scandella. Scandella will not clears. McNabb hits it in front of Radulov. And a stop is made. Now it's a 5-on-4. Anley McPartland coming in. Anley McPartland, look at her go! Anley McPartland, and a stop is made by Rusu. Going across. Taken away by Radulov. Radulov going. Radulov staying through. And he missed the net. Now here's Bailey. Bailey over to Brock Nelson. A minute left on the man advantage. Nelson going across the pass. Saved by Rusu. Back out. Bailey with a shot. Rusu the stop. Rusu takes it, but he gets it out. And it goes over to Thomas Vanek. Going back out. Here's a shot. It's blocked again. Nelson will take it, and once again, more time killed. Nelson, the Titans doing an impressive job here. Shot by Carlson. And it... Bailey over to Torrio, who wrists one. And a stop was made by Russo. And he holds. 2:52 to go. The Titans, a 5-2 lead, about to kill off a 5-on-3 advantage. And a complete performance. It's got started the moment this game started for the Titans. Steven wins the draw. Bailey has it. Ben gets it over to Palat. Palat going across. Here's Palat going through. And a stop was made by Bishop. And that ends the power play time. Teams back at full strength. 2:20 to go in the third. Ben Bishop with 27 saves, 29 shots for New Orleans. Now it goes out, racing forward is Fiala. Fiala going across, cutting the corner. Fiala going in front, it was blocked into the corner. Now it goes over to Molson. Molson coming up on the 1 minute mark to go in this game. A minute to go as Hintz. Delzato. Nielsen gets it over to Fiala. Fiala will just throw one. He'll stay with it. But the pass in front, they score! And that is to add insult to injury. It's Cam Atkinson. His second goal in as many games. And the Titans turn it into a laugher with 42:6 to go. And it's 6-2 on Cam Atkinson's 8th of the year. I mean, I don't know how necessary that was, but nonetheless, part of it is, how about stopping them? And they didn't. So, nonetheless, Fiala and Nielsen get the assists on Atkinson's 8th of the year. As Bandit fans, we're long packing it up a while ago. Bishop the stop. He holds on. The Titans will be on a flight right after this game. They will head to the Windy City for a Sunday afternoon matchup with the Chicago Blackhawks. Puck drop will be 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. in Chi-Town. The puck goes out of the zone. Racing for it. Rusu will play it. McNabb over to Hintz. They'll just shoot it down. Time ticking away. The Orlando Titans making more statement performances. The problem is, Montreal Canadiens is staying right with them. Dumping it down. 9 seconds to go. 6.7 left. Montreal is just playing just as on fire as the Titans are. That's why the Titans can't seem to leapfrog them during this hot streak that they've had, which is about to become 8 games. Parayko has it. Parayko dumps it over to Robbie Torrio, dumping it, and that will expire the game as the Titans get another 2 points in the standings, points 41 and 42, and they get a victory over a very good hockey team in the New Orleans Bandits. Your final score 6-2. The Titans owned this game from when the game started. I mean, it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. Even though the Bandits answered with 2-1 after that, they just stood no chance. So that'll wrap it from New Orleans, folks. Your final score once more. It's the Orlando Titans 6, the New Orleans Bandits 2. We will see you on Sunday night from Chicago. Good night, everybody.